Our wind continues out there. The gusts will nag us once again through tomorrow. Some of these may be up to 50 miles an hour. Glancing shot at some snow, especially southeastern Mass on Thursday. The cold will ease by the time we get to the weekend. I'm not talking about a spring warm-up, but I am talking about maybe temperatures climbing near 40 degrees. Oh, the wind, yes. In case you forgot, it's still out there and it's still strong. You probably hear it. 40 miles an hour in Lawrence, 40 in Plymouth, 40 in Provincetown, and 45 mid-Cape. It's the surge that's going through the Cape and across Buzzards Bay that's a little concerning. Near 50 miles an hour right now down through New Bedford. Why is it so windy? We have this exiting storm, and it is powerful, too. Very, very deep, very, very low. And you put a high pressure system near that, and the two are swapping air. So low pressure to high pressure. I'm sorry, high to low, sorry. I almost forgot that. Anyway, this is creating what we call a pressure gradient across New England. That means that the stronger that low is and the stronger this high is, the stronger the winds blow to compensate. So that's why we have those winds, and we'll have them into tomorrow too. Now, later in the afternoon, some of these back off. That's great news, right? But not before they surge. Look at this at 10 o'clock, still 50 miles an hour, and into the early afternoon. If you're working outside, this is a tough go tomorrow because those wind chills will be below zero for most of the day. Back through Worcester, about 10 below perhaps. And then in Boston, maybe around 2 at best in the afternoon as the winds back off. Now, Wednesday's a quieter day, less wind, still a little bit of a breeze at 28. Thursday, 29, snow southeast. What's southeast? Is that southeastern United States? No, it's southeastern Mass. This jet stream is showing us how impressive that storm is. It's actually altered the entire jet stream across the northeast and southeast Canada. So it creates a circulation, keeps us kind of captured in the cold, but it also produces this little dip. Now, if you're a little storm in the jet stream, you're going to ride the jet stream just south of Nantucket, right? Yeah, this is not a jet stream that brings the storm right up to us, and you can see it. There it goes by. Now, we do see a little bit of ocean effect clipping the Cape. It's interesting to note how it kind of jumps on to the Cape with the wind switching more to the northeast. Some of that may get into southeastern Mass. When we're saying that, it's Scituate, Plymouth, Marshfield, but these are measly amounts of snow, right? An inch or so, maybe in some spots, maybe less than an inch, and then maybe 1 to 3 out through Chatham and Nantucket too, getting a little bit closer to the storm's path or getting a little bit more enhancement from that ocean effect. These are the temperatures that we see later in the week, climbing above freezing at least, and that's an accomplishment in this winter. And then Sunday and Monday, maybe climbing into the lower 40s, so that by the time we get to next week, we might have to contend with rain or snow with our next weather system on Tuesday. It doesn't look big at this point, but we're in the lower 40s, and we may hover in those low 40s and have a little bit of a mini thaw into the middle of next week. But the weekend is actually storm-free for a change. 34 and 37, we're back after the break.